Welcome to another segment of the Buzz on Veterans. I want to start this out by thanking every single person that shared the last video segment that we did with Social Grounds Coffee. It was extremely successful. And today I have not only a successful veteran, but a successful veteran business owner here with me, Mike Mitchell with Jacksonville University, and also you're a DJ, and I don't want to share too much information right away. Thanks for being here on the Buzz on Veterans.
Hey, thanks for having me, Jeff.
If anyone is familiar with Jacksonville's veteran scene, they've seen you. And interestingly enough, I wouldn't imagine you being behind the scenes on the ones and twos, but apparently you are. So Can you share with us a little more about your DJ business and some of the venues you perform?
Okay, well, we go back to 1989 when I first started out before joining the Navy. I was a high school kid. Of course, back then it was all records, Technique 1200, so on and so forth. I joined the Navy and I gave all my equipment away. Never thought I would touch this stuff again. As I approached retirement, actually a few years before retiring, my wife asked, you used to DJ back in high school. Do you think this is something you would want to do when you retire? Like, I don't know. So for Father's Day, she surprised me with a little DJ thing to get me started. Back then it was CDs, something, a little something just to get my feet wet. Then I retired, went to college. In spring break, because I wasn't working, I was just retired, living off my GI Bill, all that good stuff. So spring break, it was just me, nothing going on, no homework or whatnot to worry about. What am I going to do? I got a whole week. I got the kids and everything, but what am I going to do for me? So I went to a DJ store, messed around with the new technology. I said, man, this is no different. It's all, files, MP3 files. But when I started scratching and stuff like that, I said, this is exactly the same. I think I'm going to get it. And I got it. Messed around at the house for a little bit just to kind of get everything figured out. Did a house party for free. That house party led to one to the next, so on and so forth. Done a lot of military events, a few khaki balls. And a khaki ball is for, in the Navy, if you pick up chief, once you get, the pinning ceremony and everything takes place, they have a ball to celebrate. So I've done a few khaki balls. I've done some, actually last week I just did a military command picnic for the USS Iwo Jima. They're getting ready to go on their deployment, so they wanted to have a little last hoorah before the year ends, before they leave. So I'm all throughout the community. I do a lot of different events, weddings. I do family reunions. If you just want to have a house party, whatever it is, I play all genres. So it's not one particular genre I play. I even do gospel. It doesn't matter. Country. Don't put it past me. I know when we talked before, you were like, I could never see you being a DJ. Well, I'm the jack of all trades. I do a lot of different things. So,
well, I don't want to let this segment go any longer without thanking you for your service, Navy. So don't hold my Army service against me. For some reason, swimming just wasn't for me. And then in basic training, they made us do drown proofing, and I had to jump off a diving board with a skull cap over my face. And I said, I did not join the Navy. I joined the Army for a reason, but that was interesting. So much respect to our Navy veterans. In regards to what you do at Jacksonville University, I know you have a giant footprint there. Can you elaborate on some of the things that JU does to help our veterans?
Oh, definitely. So my title at JU is Veteran Student Coordinator. So let me go back. As a veteran who retired from the Navy, I went to college. I know I had the post 9/11 GI Bill. Don't know how to use it. How do you use this thing? I was taught when I went to JU exactly what I needed to do. And from that point, from my experience at college, I had to give back. So when I was called by my boss to want to work for work at JU, I said, oh man, I definitely take the opportunity. And he asked me to write a plan on what I would do when I took the position. And big thing was rolling out the red carpet. And that's what I do now. So there's veterans who have no clue on how to use their benefits, and at the same time, while they're there, sometimes they're lost. They don't they're trying to figure out a new life. You know, I was in the military. I was always told what to do, or as a leader, I knew what I had to get done. But now I got homework in this class, that class, so on and so forth. How do I manage my time to get this homework completed? You know, and you got your stressful days, as we all know, who's attended college. So with that, I understand everything that they go through, and I want to make sure that they get the help they need. We have a veteran center called Defender's Den. At the Defender's Den, we have a computer lab with 10 computers to where a veteran can go and work on their homework. There's a networking thing too, so there's nothing but veterans in there. There's people who's taken the class before. Somebody may be struggling. That other veteran can help that person out. Or I also have tutors in the Veteran Center to ensure that these veterans are, you know, are tutored or whatever the case is.
That's phenomenal. And, you know, I toured the campus. It's a beautiful campus. I toured the Defender's Den with General Fleming. I want to make sure I thank General Fleming for just the great program that he set up, and by putting you in the place where you can actually impact the lives of veterans that are looking to take the next step, utilize their GI Bill, and do something noble and go to school and try to skill up, if you will. How can people get a hold of you at JU and at Smooth Entertainment if they're interested in utilizing their GI Bill to go back to school, or if they're interested in hosting a party after they graduate?
Hey, so to get a hold of me at JU, there's two ways you can reach me. One is my office number, which is 904-256-7638, or you could also reach me by email, which is mmitche26@ju.edu. For the DJ gig, especially if you're going to have a big party after your graduation, you can definitely reach me at 904-484-7207.
Phenomenal. Mike, thanks for being here with us on the Buzz on Veterans.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Phenomenal. For another segment of the Buzz on Veterans, I'm your host, Jeff Schufert, here with Mike Mitchell. Make sure you check him out at JU. And I'm going to do something I don't ordinarily do. And I'm going to thank JU because I remember when Brandon Sugar, our own Brandon Sugar, when we were named the best veteran on tech startup of 2016 by the Huffington Post, the one thing they did was put the fins up for us.
There you go.
So how do you put the fins up?
You got to put me on the spot.
Do you put your arm up like that?
No, you got to fins up.
All right,
fins
so,
up, baby.
So for another segment of the Buzz on Veterans, fins up.
There you
Thank
go.
you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in the next segment.